Right, now let's discuss this. We're now joined by Aliya Chikte, Alternative Information and Development Center Economic Justice Project Officer. Thank you so much for joining us. So, I mean, this is not good news for already struggling consumers. Just talk to us about, how do the fuel prices further affect the food supply chain and, of course, affect, the cost of living in the country overall?
Yes. So I just want to highlight and emphasize that this isn't anything new. What we have seen is an unraveling trend in the increase of food and electricity and fuel over several years now. In the budget review by National Treasury, for example, they have stated that in 2023, the estimated increase in the cost of food alone was 10.7%. This is above the increase in the CPI, so that's the Consumer Price Index. And this impacts various different groups of people in different ways. One such group is the unemployed. Recently, Youth Capital has released a report stating that the cost of searching for a job is between 250 and 500 rand per month. So this is just on the cost that it takes to travel and take transport to interviews or to drop off CVs, etc. 250 to 500 rand per month. When we compare that to the social relief of distress grant of 350 rand, it ultimately means, and the social relief of distress grant is not increasing in line with inflation. So this means when the cost of searching for a job and the transport costs related to searching for a job are so high, this means that the unemployed have to choose between food or trying to find work. It also impacts those already employed, especially taking into account the underinvestment in public transportation. This means that people are increasingly reliant on both private vehicles and taxis and buses, which comes at a much steeper cost than commuter
Yeah,
rail networks.
Aliya, one of the things that we said, was a reason behind these increases, because I mean, a lot of the time people wanted to know what's behind this, is that it is as a result of international oil prices. Just talk to us about what else is affecting these increases. I know you said earlier on, it's not the first time that we are sitting in this position.
Yes, so the recent increase in fuel prices is due to the exchange rates, so the weakening of the rand, but also due to international geopolitical factors. These are supply side factors that's adding to inflation, right? And what we have often seen in the past is that the South African Reserve Bank responds to the increased inflation by hiking the interest rates. But because it's supply driven, this does not decrease demand and then therefore decrease price. It decreases demand, but the prices still stay the same or they increase. So this is a counterproductive mechanism for dealing with inflation. In addition to that, we also note that internationally it's been stated and proven by scholars such as Isabella Weber from Germany, who has shown that sometimes food inflation and other forms of inflation are driven by an increase in corporate profits, and this is what people call, what various groups of people term greedflation, and even quite conservative multilateral institutions, as the IMF, has found that internationally, this increase in profits accounts for 40% of inflation globally or internationally.
All right, so Aliya, thank you so much for your time this afternoon and unpacking that for us. Aliya Chikte, she's from the Alternative Information and Development Center.